Um, Blaine Tyler, Bigfoot Barn, and all that. I want to talk to everyone about something really strange, and I haven't heard anybody talking about it. Maybe because it can't be explained, but strange powers of the Sasquatch and all that. Um, I'm just gonna tell you what happened to me, and then research or see if anybody else knows how it's possible. But one time while driving on a really narrow dirt road, on a road here, um, while going by a little shelter, was way too close to the road that I stopped and actually took a picture of. There's juvies in there. They're doing a cloak thing, but on the way back past it, an adult slapped the back end of my van on a quarter panel, and it was a hell of a bang. I thought for sure he busted the plastic, winter too. Busted the plastic on the back right side. And when I got home, or when I pulled over, I got out of that off that road, nothing. Big smack on the plastic, big boom in the car, big sound, nothing. All right. So okay, maybe plastic's a lot tougher than I thought. But um, one Christmas season a few years back, um, did a video out in the backyard, just a little backdrop, and then I putting together in the office, shutting off the office light, just about to leave, and bang, right on the side of my siding, right between the two windows. Shook the house, shook the whole south side of the house. And my wife came run down scared. What was that? And I told them what it was, what happened. And the next day I went out, looked at the siding, not a mark. And yeah, okay, yeah, so? Well, I put my ladder up against the siding to check, and my little aluminum ladder, whatever, little extendable one, when I stepped on it, cracked the siding. So these creatures can hit and not leave external marks. Now you think about that. The Dyatlov Pass incident. Half of them had internal injuries, ribs, vertebrae, skull injuries, like they're in a car crash. Not one bruise. Sound familiar? Banging the heck out of a house, making the whole side shake. You need a vehicle to hit it that hard, or some kind of, I don't know, crane thing or something to smack the house to make it shiver like that. Not even cracking the brittle siding. Smacked my quarter panel on the van I used to have really loud. I thought for sure it was damaged because I've damaged it or dented it and just accidentally. Not a scratch, not a dent. So now again, you think of that Dyatlov Pass incident.
Okay, so a lot of my pictures just came off the internet, but there is a Dyatlov Pass incident forum. Go there, check out all the theories from Avalanche to the army attacking to the Mansi tribe attacking to rockets exploding overhead to UFOs or wind generated infrasound. But my favorite is the Yeti because I've had the exact same incident happen with me where they're outside my tent and they hit me with screams and infrasound and even mind speak, and then there was no prints in the sand or snow. So anyway, what happened was they set their tent up on the eastern slope of the mountain there. Then something scared them out of their tent, and they cut holes and openings in the tent and made their way to the tree line about a click and a half away, where they all died. 6 from hypothermia exposure. 3 of them tried to make their way back to the tent, including Igor. Other 3 had really weird injuries. One had this contusion on the head. Another one had broken ribs and I think a twisted neck. And Xena was missing her eyes and tongue. Pretty creepy. Now, I spotted something in the old pictures right there. I'm like, wow, that's really dark for just a stump. And you know what? It has a bit of a gorilla shape to it there. So then I started looking closer at these other old pictures. And yeah, lots of pictures of the forest and the tent. And then I noticed something in this picture when I brightened it up a little bit. Check this out, right here, right behind the tent, but 20 feet away inside their campsite. There's a Yeti peeking around a tree, right there. It's got the gorilla face. Now that's a little bit fried for you, but on my end of things, it's a lot clearer. And I played with the lighting. So here's a 6-foot Yeti. I guess it's a juvie, right inside their tent, creeping out the hikers. And it's no wonder that they decided to set up their tent on the last night on the mountainside. But I guess that wasn't enough to protect them. And this guy's right there, and they were following him. You could see them in other pictures. Go check them out. And here's the pictures of the orbs that they were taking. This one kind of looks like a plane, but you can see the top of the mountain there, and then that one there was moving just like the other one, and they were taking these pictures. Here's the tree that some of them died under, and it's broken branches, so I guess they're trying to get a fire going. And here's the tree now. You can go visit it and see where they broke off branches. And yeah, pretty scary incident. And here's one of the last known pictures of the group as they skied off into the storm and to their doom.
I think Think a Thunker did a video on this. Something he left out was, yeah, they can mind speak to scare people. They can use infrasound to make people nervous and scared without knowing why, and then they can hit them with something else, vocal or something. And they calmly walked down, I guess, because they weren't wearing boots and stuff, but there was nothing out there. They were cloaking. And then when they didn't leave, they all ended up dead. Frostbite or hypothermia and internal injuries, like car crash injuries, but with no bruising. So if you don't think it was the Yeti or the mink, that's what they're called in that area, then maybe look into the Sasquatch's abilities. And I talked about this on that forum there, and they kind of chased me off because, you know, they wanted to be the wind or an avalanche or something totally impossible. And they were being harassed by the mink, Sasquatch, Yeti, whatever, the last few days. So that's why they camped on the side of the mountain to get away from the woods, but it didn't save them. And I showed Duke over there on World Bigfoot a picture of Yeti right inside their camp, tree peaking. It's in one of their original photos. If you know how to spot them, you'll see it. If I can find it, I'll post it. So anyway, pretty interesting stuff, pretty strange stuff that they can do. And the correlation between not leaving a mark on my van or house and not leaving a bruise on those skier hiker guys, yet they had severe trauma. So pretty cool in a strange way, but not for those people. And the other thing I wanted to mention was this April 26th and 27th, me and my wife are going to be at the Nebraska Bigfoot Conference in Grand Island. Make sure you come down and talk to us, and I can share some more strange abilities, which I don't even know how to qualify or how to quantify. They can do stuff that people had no idea, especially when I started doing videos. I knew they had hollow hair way before anyone was even pulling DNA to look at it, because you can see it in the Freeman footage and somewhat in the Patterson-Gimlin footage. And then, you know, lo and behold, 10 years later, they got hollow hair. There's no medulla. I already knew that. And then with their greasy sweat, in their hair, hollow hair, they refract the light, and they perfect camouflage. And then they got these cloaking and other abilities. I seen one disappear right in front of me, and I was trying to film it, and I'm like, what the beep, when I was looking at it, and it just faded out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon at the Nebraska Bigfoot Conference.